Canada's Prime Minister was facing some tough questions today. The Maternal Health Summit wrapped up in Toronto. Stephen Harper has received widespread praise for his commitment to helping women and children in the developing world. But he took some by surprise when he said he can't understand why some parents don't get their children vaccinated. He said they should listen to the scientists, something his critics wish he'd do himself more often. Shirley Engel has our report.
The Prime Minister admits he gets emotional about the refusal of some Canadian parents to vaccinate their kids.
We do have scientists and medical professionals who do great work and verify this. And I just think it's a tragedy when people start to go off on their own theories and not listen to the scientific evidence.
While the science community applauds Stephen Harper for that parental advice, some are frustrated by what they consider hypocrisy.
I think it's just another example of the government sort of picking and choosing what evidence they want to use based on, whether or not it's in line with their ideology.
No science, no evidence.
For years, protests against what many believe is the muzzling of government scientists in this country on hot-button issues such as climate change, mandatory minimum sentencing, and safe injection sites for drug users.
This government has cut $1 billion from scientific research and fired over 4,000 scientists since they came into power in 2011.
Former Green Party candidate Chris Turner wrote a book called The War on Science.
It's really not about distrusting science in and of itself. It's about message control.
Even at the Maternal Health Summit in Toronto, where world leaders, philanthropists, and UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon praised Harper for his leadership on the initiative, controversy over the rejection of some evidence. Though the World Health Organization says botched abortions in the developing world kill nearly 70,000 women each year, the Prime Minister says the issue is just too divisive for Canada to fund safe alternatives. When it comes to what Canada is funding, a recent article in the British medical journal The Lancet blasted the government on secrecy when it comes to releasing evidence from a $3 billion taxpayer investment in maternal health.
Of course, the government will be as transparent as we can possibly be with this information.
And the science community vows to hold him to that. Shirley Engel, Global News, Ottawa.